Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV. And in this episode we're getting ready for Rustival 2. And we've just given the car a quick little detail. Just a quick maintenance wash. It's Monday the 23rd of September and we've just given us a quick maintenance wash. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add some Polytrol to the front end of the car and to the black trim. So this is Polytrol. I believe that Ian and Carly used this product on the Smart before I took possession of it, and I'm just going to keep up the routine of just giving it a Polytrol. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be doing the front end, just the front bumper basically. It does look a deep red from here, but it is actually it has faded a little bit, but I'm going to bring out some of that colour back out in it again. Now I'm going to explain, if you've wondered why the car says ouch on the front and a couple of other stickers next to it, it's because an idiot called me accidentally drove into a wall. I drove into that wall at the front of the house by accident because I'd forgot I'd had the car in drive, and I reached over to get something and put my foot on the gas, and the car jumped forward straight into the wall. So we are left with a little bit of a cracked bumper just here, and you can see just down there as well is just a little crack, but all that's cracked there, and one of the clips inside the grill's come away as well. But not to worry, stickers cover a multitude of sins. So let's get on with Polytrolling. So I've just applied a little coating of Polytrol onto the front just here. I'm going to do this bit, I'm going to do the bumpers later, but I just thought I'd show you some of the black trim that I'm going to show you. So to apply Polytrol, just use it sparingly, you don't have to use a lot, and just buff it in, just rub it in like you would as if you're polishing, and you leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then you just buff it off. So let's have a look at some of the trim I'm going to show you. So this pillar trim here by the mirror, it looks white here, so I'm going to apply some Polytrol and leave it for about 15-20 minutes. And again with this door handle, you probably not notice it here, but it sort of went off white, where it's faded. So we're just going to put some Polytrol on there as well. So day one is complete. We've managed to give it a maintenance wash and touch up some of the black trim and the front with some Polytrol. So I'll just show you some of the Polytrol. So that's the passenger door handle here. Moving on to the trim pillars, which actually look quite good. Definitely a lot brighter. It's brought the colour out a bit more. and I had to do a second coat on this door handle. The first coat of Polytrol, I wasn't sure it was still doing it because if it had done anything, but second coat, it's come up a treat. So that's it for day one. Right, I'm just going to do a disclaimer now. I'm not sponsored by Polytrol or Woodall. I paid for this out of my own pocket. This tin cost me about £30 from the paint shed in Musselburgh. I believe that the Polytrol people will be at Rustival. So if you're looking to get some of the stuff, then if you're at Rustival, then pop along and have a look at this product. Because it's quite a simple product to use, you don't need to use a lot, and it does amazing results. Anyway, it's on to day two, we'll catch up soon. It's day two of Rustival preparations in preparation for a road trip. It's Wednesday, 25th of September, and I'm just giving the car a little run down the East Lothian coast just to make sure everything seems to be working okay. There's no warning lights on the dash or anything like that. It's just make sure it's driving okay. So I've done about 25 miles and I'm hoping probably by the time I get back, probably be another 15, so probably about 40 mile round trip. But the car is performing well. Performing well, no issues with it. I forgot how much a hoon it is to drive on these East Lothian roads. But that's day two of Rustival preparation. I've still got to clean the inside of the car, just give it a wipe down, remove any crap from it, for it to be seen at Rustival on Saturday. It's shaping up to be a good day. Also there will be Giselle, the former Hubnut GSA, Citroen GSA, and it's going to be a cracking day. Hopefully the weather will be okay, but for now I'm just going to head back to Edinburgh, grab something to eat. I thought I'd stop here and find out if a chip shop was opened, but unfortunately not. Anyway, let's get back in the car. Good morning, it's day three of Rustival preparation. It's now Thursday the 26th of September and it's pretty grim up here in Edinburgh today. It's raining, so I was hoping I'd maybe do a wee bit of outdoor filming, just like checking over the engine bay and all that, but I can't see that happening. So instead we're going to just clean the interior of the car, remove some rubbish from the car, just like old receipts, and just get the car looking good inside. It's proper grim. It's blowing a gale. It's blowing a gale, and normally I would walk the kids to school. For the school run, but not the day. I had to jump in the cactus today and take them to school. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check if there's any error codes stored in the car's ECU. Now what I've got to check a car's ECU is just this little dongle. I'm going to do a review on this at some point, which is allowing me, I can plug this in and I've got an app on my phone which can go through and include any fault codes. I've tried it on a neighbour's Ford Fusion and cleared an EGR fault with it a few weeks ago. So it does work, and I find this a lot better than the £20 fault code reader I've got in the house. I got from Euro Car Parts. So this was about a tenner. So I can't show you how this works, but I can put some screenshots on the car in this video to show you if there's any faults. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to check the fluids. I'm going to top up the oil and just check the coolant and the screen wash. I've got to remove the access panels to get into the coolant reservoir and into the screen wash at the front of the car, and I'll just top up oil from the back like I would normally do. So that's all the checks done. I've had to top up with oil, so it was a bit low on the dipstick, not massively low, but I've just topped it up anyway. The plan is, after Rustival, I'm going to give this smart service, and apparently from what I've read on some of the smart forums, you're meant to basically sort of service them every 2,000 or 3,000 miles because of the oil. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I'll just do that for peace of mind, and when I come back from Rustival I'll give the car a service. Coolant was fine, and I've topped up the screen wash as well. I'm going to check the tyres. I was going to check the tyres. I'm running out of time at the minute because I've got to go on a course, a CBT course, so I'm going to maybe check the tyres when I'm at Asda, when I'm fueling the car up later on. I need to get myself some Demon Shine, another bottle of oil, and what else I need to get, and some cleaning cloths as well. But apart from that, the car is ready to go to Rustival. Rustival, here we come. It's about 20 to 10 in the morning. It's Friday the 27th of September, and we're heading for Rustival. Woohoo! Right. Ready to go. Farewell. Well, we've arrived at Exelby Services in North Yorkshire on the A19. It wasn't my intended stop. My intended stop was back in Easington near Peterlee, but unfortunately, excuse me, the Shell garage was shut for I think it's getting redone. So I've stopped quickly at the OK Diner just to check hill was to get to Weatherby, so it was another hour. So I thought, I'm going to crack on to try and get to Weatherby for my lunch, but a thought came in my head about Exelby, so I've stopped here. Smarter's doing really well. We've been driving in automatic all the way down. We've covered about 162 miles. We've still got about 3.5 hours worth of driving to go, and the weather's just started to rain here, just a little shower. So hoping to get down to Warwick probably by 5 at the latest, but don't quote me on that, because I'd quite like to nip out to Gilk's Garage tonight as well. Apparently Gilk's Garage is doing a wee gathering, and I might just check in at the hotel, dump some stuff, and then maybe just head out to Gilk's. And just spend a couple hours there and then go back to the hotel room for a couple of beers I've got sitting in the car as we speak. But I'm just about to press on. We'll press on the road. I'm not sure. I'm going to do another stop. I'm not sure yet where yet, but I'll do another stop. But it won't be a long stop. It'll probably just be a toilet stop, and heading along the road from there. And my partner in crime is here as well. Well, that was a slow journey back up down to. We've done 91 miles and we've now got as far as just past Sheffield, and the traffic on the M1 was just chronic. So we're at what's the station are we at? Woodall Services, just south of Sheffield. Oh, it's chronic. I've got at least another hour and a half driving time to go, so I'm just going to get back on the road again and go. Well, 323 miles later, I've arrived at a place I've been wanting to go for a few weeks now, and that's Willey in Warwickshire. Yes, it's a bit childish, but after seeing an episode of Auto Shenanigans, I had to come and get a picture next to Willey. Right, on to Gilk's Garage now. Well, that's us just arriving at Premier Inn in Warwick. It's about, I think it's about 7:30, 8:15 at night, and we've done 373 miles as we come into the Premier Inn at Warwick. 373 miles. The drive on the M1 was horrendous. I was driving the M1 was horrendous and very slow. The car began to get a wee bit warm actually. There's a wee Twingo there. So I'm just looking for a space. It looks like it's going to be this. No, it's not going to be that space, because there's a car in that one. Too tight. Right, I'm going to go back. Yeah, I'm not happy with this space, so I'm just going to park it next. I just park it next to this Adam actually. Just like so. Unless there's any other interesting vehicles in the car park. There's a wee Twingo there. Nothing really interesting, so I think I'll just park next to that Adam. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, M1 was slow. The car got a wee bit warm well queued in the traffic, but it was nice to pop into Gilk's Garage, a place I've always wanted to do for a while. Just get a wee bit of dinner and then just headed over to the hotel for the night. So I'm just away at park the car now, next to the Adam. But apart from that, the car's actually behaved very well. Apart from the slight getting a little bit hottish, it's done really, really well. It's been in automatic all the time. So yeah, I'm absolutely shattered now. I'm going to get in, check in, grab myself a beer and just chill out for the night. There we go. 373.9. And here we are at Rustival, and Arnold meets his replacement, Desmond the Perogira Canary. Well, Rustival, that is over for another year, or another few months anyway. Probably find out there'll be another Rustival early next year. I'm currently 40 miles from Edinburgh. It's probably about 11:30 at night, and I'm in the Scottish borders town of Selkirk. Decided to come back up M6, which was probably a better idea, to be quite honest. Traffic was a lot clearer, and I came up with my friend Chris, who came to Rustival, then went down to Malvern about 3 o'clock, picked up a subframe for an MGF, and I left Rustival probably about 4:30. Drove up to Stafford and met Chris about an hour later at Stafford, and then we just convoyed up the way to Selkirk, where Chris departed. So I've probably got another hour on the road. Probably not going to get in till probably getting close to 1 o'clock in the morning. So let's press on. But I've got to say, A7, a fantastic road for a little bit of hooning, especially from just Longtown up, a wee bit nice wee bendy roads. I put the car back into manual and we had a wee bit of fun. Anyway, I'll just head off to Edinburgh. So we'll just take a wee trip round Selkirk. So this is not the A7. No, this isn't the A7. This is another road that joins onto the A7. It's a bit bumpy. So we're currently on 679 miles. bird. Yes, 679 miles we've done in the car. And this journey up, the car's not actually missed a beat. The car stayed within temperature. I'm guessing it was just because of the traffic yesterday on the M1. We're now just about to join the A7 again. As we just go round this bend, we then make a right turn back onto the A7. That's really Selkirk. So we're just coming into Galashiels now. So yeah, Rustival was a fantastic day. It was great to meet so many people, so many YouTubers like Jake from Fuel Power, or Mr. Bill as Mr. Lloyd would call him. Did see Joseph Lloyd. He was busy filming his Shambillock Shuffles. Who else did we meet? We met Simone from Hooked on Classics, Simon Andrews, who's currently got Myrtle Limited, and I can't remember if I said Nigel from 00 Garage, but we met Nigel from 00 Garage. He was staying in the same hotel as me. We kept bumping into each other various points throughout the weekend. Of course, Ian and Carly, Matt, Steph. Yeah, so it was a really fantastic weekend. If I've not mentioned you, or if I've spoken to you over the weekend, over the day, then I apologise. It's been a long weekend. Don't know if I think I've survived on just a few hours sleep. But no. So Smart's now on 684 as we come through Galashiels. One of the issue we have on the way back up is the reluctor ring. Sometimes the traction control light just flashes on and off. That's a job to do in time. So yeah. Joined the local boy racers here in Gala. With Fiesta there and Leon. So yeah, we're just now in the Gala one-way system. Okay. So yeah, Sir Walter Scott there, mural on the wall. So yeah, just going to join the historic A7 and it's the last push to Edinburgh. It's roughly about 35 miles to go. So not long now. Next update will be just as we arrive back home virtually. But I usually do my little filming bits when we arrive back after a long trip. Catch you then. And we've made it. We are back home. We're just 0.2 miles from home. We've covered 714 miles in 2 days. This has been a fantastic little car. No issues at all on the way back up. Just had so much fun at legal speeds back up to A7. So yeah, we are home. Well done, Arnold. Right, let's get back on the drive and put the car away for a couple of days. To 1 in the morning. Animals have been busy with the spray paint on the street. Oh, I'm still looking forward to my bed. Hope the driveway could get in the drive easily. I'm not going to be in the middle or in the corner space. Oh, look at that. I'm going to be in the middle. Hello, Skoda. Hello, Cactus. Hello, front door. Right, Arnold. 714 miles. It's time to say goodnight.